Hey, this is John with FLO. In this video, we're going to walk you through adjusting a disc brake to prevent rotor rub. When you install a FLO disc brake wheel on a disc brake bike, you may experience rub on your rotor. If you listen closely, you can hear a scraping noise. There's a quick and easy way to adjust these as opposed to messing with the hydraulics, which can be somewhat painful. On the back of a disc brake frame like this, there are two bolts here that hold your disc brake caliper onto the frame. So what you're going to need is you're going to need a 4mm Allen key like this one. And what we do is we rotate the wheel until you hear where it's scraping, which is right about there. And then you grab the front brake to hold it in place. You're going to want to squeeze this the whole time. You want to give it a pretty good solid squeeze. The reason for that is when we loosen these bolts, this whole caliper will readjust to recenter itself around where we're squeezing this brake lever and center it around that rotor itself. So take this and loosen that up. Just a couple of turns so that you can see that it has some movement. And normally there's a bolt on the top and on the bottom. Different disc brakes may be different, so you'll just want to adjust those as needed. Now with those loose, you can see that that moves, and I'm just showing you here so that we can see that it's loose. Just make sure you hold that brake lever down, and then you can retighten these bolts. Just make sure they're hand tight or follow the torque spec of your frame manufacturer. And with those retightened, you can let go of the brake lever and you can spin the wheel again. So there, we get a lot better already, and you may hear another 1 or 2 scrapes. So what you do is as you start to readjust that, you find that new scrape, center it over that location, hold down that brake lever, and then we'll just repeat that process. Normally this takes 2 or 3 times just to get right. That's loose, make sure we have that squeezed. Tighten this back up. With that tightened in place, we can let go. And there we go. We have a good clean brake rotor.